Shariat Kenyang. Sijit. Today I'm going to talk to you about why Taekwondo is a superior or best art form to traditional karate. For me, growing up in Chattanooga, Tennessee, I started off at the age of 5, and I've been continuing doing Tiger Rock martial arts ever since. Tiger Rock martial arts, formerly known as the ITA, which is the International Taekwondo Association, is part of the Taekwondo conglomerate across the globe. Here in Taekwondo, you have the art of the hand and foot, which Taekwondo also depicts. I'm currently a 4th degree black belt, starting from white belt when I was starting in 2005, and which is globally recognized by the South Korean government as a global rank, and I can go into Jiu-Jitsu, Hanmudo, Krav Maga, and a couple other things, and still start off as a black belt. Specifically, I'm going to talk about why the Chudokwan system of Taekwondo is superior to every other form of martial arts out there. Taekwondo, which is already previously stated as the art of the hand and foot, has 3 origins in its name. And according to the International Taekwondo Federation, the Taekwondo means Tae, which means to stomp, Kwan, which is hand, and Do is just action. So it just means foot and hands in action. These, and I will tell you why these are the 2 main reasons why it's superior to karate, is in defending yourself in real world situations and establish you as a better human being. Back in 1945, right near the end of World War II, Taekwondo had just already becoming a more prominent figure in Korea and as a way of exercise and a way of life. And it was started as merely a mix of karate, Muay Thai, and a couple other things. Then, right near the cuff of 1955, the senior Grand Master, known as Master Won Kwik Lee, and his conglomerates established why Taekwondo should be a different form of art form. They decided that karate was just almost too passive in a way. Their forms weren't as able to move their bodies with fluidity and poise, and they weren't able to kind of use their feet as a different ground barrier. So they decided to incorporate their feet now into another martial art form, which is Taekwondo. And building yourself as a better human being is the second point, because as a Tiger Rock martial artist, which is kind of known as the Hoam, which in Korean that just means tiger and rock, which just means attack and defense. Hoam has given me the ability to kind of relax as a person. I've always had ADHD and ADD growing up as a kid, and I started off really, really little, always fidgeting, always didn't know what to do with my hands, and I started in one little class, in a beginner class, and I fell in love with it. They gave me a way of discipline, and it gave me a way to have a set goals I can reach in any aspect of my life, whether it be school, home, religiously, or with my relationships as a whole. So, I will tell you why that you can defend yourself with Taekwondo. I'll tell you a little story shortly. It was my freshman year of high school. I was sitting in my locker room, and the senior was deciding it was going to be a great day to start hazing kids. I just gotten my spot in the varsity locker room, and they're deciding it's going to be a great day to pick on Micah. So they keep poking me. And they just kept saying stuff, and they just called me the N-word over and over and over again. And I grew up in a predominantly white high school. And at the very end of it, they decided to shove me. I get up, all I do is block his one punch, do a reverse elbow across the first, one reverse elbow across the back, and it drops him. Completely leaves him on the ground, and you walk away. Taekwondo as a base form is not a form of straight attack. Back whenever the Korean government first established Taekwondo as an art form of self-defense, the Korean police actually adopted it in hand-to-hand combat. These aspects of it gave the police the ability to detain and apprehend perpetrators, and then give them the opportunity to way to escape and then alleviate them. And so there was no bodily harm or ending of life. Taekwondo isn't a form to end lives, really. Taekwondo is truly self-defense based. And that's why it leads into my second point of why it makes you a better individual. Karate as a whole base, Bruce Lee and IP Man and all the other big names in karate, they have been depicted in movies in Hollywood as a group that needs to have, they need to have kind of this attacking mentality, that they're just going, that's not it. Taekwondo is a base form, decides that you are here and you're aligned here. as you can see in the depiction above, that karate is more a hand attack base. So whenever you're in a fight on the streets, you're just trying to fight with your hands, right? That's all you can think of. And people who don't know how to fight, that's what they're going to go to. But karate has been depicted and shown by others, by Senior Grandmaster Bert Collars, which is one of the prolific efforts and kind of famously known in the Taekwondo community as that you need to live by the tenets, but in those specific tenets have given a true base in why using your hands isn't going to be effective all the time. There's going to be a way, someone's going to be a little bit bigger than you, someone's going to be a little bit stronger than you, someone's always going to be a little bit faster than you. And so Taekwondo has given you the self-defense to stop against strength, endurance, speed, and agility. It's given people a way of true self-defense. But those people who have true self-defense, they're fairly calm as a human being. They're fairly calm in their nature. And also in here depicted above, the true difference between the two, if you really didn't know, is that karate is just hand-based. Taekwondo is really mostly lower body-based, and it's mostly a lot of flipping, kicking, spinning, and a couple other things that you do along with it. One also main factor in why Tiger Rock makes you a better individual is the Tiger Rock Pinnacle Tenets. The Tiger Rock Pinnacle Tenets are honor, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, courage, community, strength, humility, and knowledge. These 10 base tenets I've learned really from a little age. They've kind of grown me into the individual who I am today. These pinnacle tenets have given a base in the old Chudaquan system of why they needed to be better individuals and not attack people all the time. But if you had to, you use it in these 10. You use these in these 10 entities. So I told you why specifically today that Taekwondo is a superior art form to any other martial arts form out there, specifically traditional karate, and why it gives you the ability to defend yourself in real life situations, and why it will make you a better individual. For those who don't know truly anything about defending yourself, Taekwondo will give you that leeway into everything you want to do. It will give you the ability to be stronger, faster, have a little bit more endurance, go the little extra mile, but it also gives you those mental aspects that make you a better person, and that will always make you grow in every which way. So with that, can you